enough work for me.
안녕하세요.
Bruh.
This is why I have so much trash.
Welcome to day 16 of Vlogmas. Today we're back in Nonhyundong, but we are at Yongman Book Cafe. Just a fair warning, the cafe is located on a hill. Everyone in the cafe was really quiet, and it definitely wasn't a space where you could talk that much, so I decided not to film the ratings there. When we got there, it was really packed, and that was around 5, so we ended up having to sit outside on the rooftop. I would not recommend unless it's a nice day out because it can get pretty cold, but fortunately they had free hot packs that you could take and use. Eventually we were able to get some seats inside. Halfway through while I was working, Allison nudged me in the shoulder and said, "Oh, I just realized that you can't use your laptop here," and I was like, dang it. So I just sat down and was on my phone for a little. Food and drinks. We didn't get any food, but we did get their drinks. They were pretty expensive. I got the Bangtan coffee. It just tastes like a regular latte. It wasn't anything that special. Allison got the hibiscus tea. It was really sour. Their drinks were pretty basic and they weren't that good. It was just hot garbage. But I do feel as though you're paying more for the study experience there. But I'm gonna have to give their drinks a 1 out of 5. Work accessibility. Obviously this cafe is a study cafe, so it's pretty much built to do work. The inside is nice. They have a lot of outlets. They have USB chargers already there for you, so you don't need to bring your own. They have lamps and a lot of natural light coming in from the outside, so that helps give a nice productive atmosphere for you to work in. If you do decide to work outside, there aren't any outlets, and once it gets dark, it's just hard to work because you just get very drowsy. Also, one huge caveat is you're not allowed to use computers because something about their motto about it ruining kind of the study atmosphere. Only tablets are allowed there, so you can use some kind of Kindle or ebook, but just not computers. Other than studying, a lot of people go there to read the books they have in the bookcases. I would say if you're a med student or a high schooler studying for the SAT or Suneung here in Korea, it's good just to plop down in a seat, get comfy, and crank something out for 3, 4, 5 hours if you really are on a time crunch or need to maybe take some kind of mock test that's really long. But if you're someone who you need your computer to do work, then it's not really that useful. It's really quiet, but that can also be really bad because you become very mindful of how you're operating in that space because you're just trying not to make any noise the whole time. I feel like I was very stressed out and self-conscious about that. In terms of doing work in general, not really good space, especially if you're trying to do some kind of group project because obviously you can't really talk. I'm gonna have to end up giving it a 3 out of 5, even though this place was made for studying. Aesthetics, it was cute outside on the rooftop. The inside felt like a very nice library. They did try to add some flair with pieces of artwork. There were small spots where you could try to take photos, but it wasn't anything super special. So I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5. Uniqueness. This study cafe is pretty basic because there's a lot of other cafes just like it, but the only reason why I wouldn't give it a lower score is because it has a rooftop and outside view. They also have a lot of amenities. There's an area where you can pick up blankets, movable lamps, and they even had hand cream. I've never seen that at a cafe before. And it's also nice that you can borrow and read books from there too. Other than that, there's nothing else really going for it. So I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5. Bathrooms, while it wasn't anything special in terms of aesthetics, it was just really clean and nice. And it had a bidet toilet. So honestly, I would want my next apartment bathroom to look like this because this is one of the cleanest public bathrooms I've seen that's not a department store bathroom. I'm gonna give the bathroom a 4.75. If I were to give this place one word or phrase to describe it, it would just be library.